to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be focusing on accepting yourself exactly as you are on your mental health journey. For this session, I'm going to really be supporting you. The process of accepting ourselves is usually a complicated one, and it's usually very challenging. I want you to feel nice and relaxed, cradled in comfort and love, and held and honored as you begin to accept yourself. I'm going to start out by putting a little bit of oil on my hands. Been gardening a lot lately, and my hands have been pretty dry. So, thank you for letting me take care of myself in these videos. I also love the sounds that this bottle makes when I'm editing. So, selfishly, I want to use this and also some cream for my hands in sessions just because I really like the sounds. So for this session, we're going to be focusing on acceptance rather than on healing. I suppose you could argue that acceptance is really the beginning of healing. But this is based on one of your requests, and I thought it was such a beautiful request. There's a lot in the healing space, and I've contributed to that in some small way. That deals with kind of healing anxiety and healing stress, healing depression, or supporting you as you heal your depression, or whatever it might be. And I think that's wonderful. I think having a balance between acceptance and healing, so acceptance and then improvement, or that self-improvement, self-development route, you have to have acceptance first. But I also think beyond that dichotomy, there's also just the realm of what if you're okay exactly as you are? How would that feel? How might that change the way you talk to yourself? How might that change your inner dialogue? How might that help you in your interactions with others? If you say, yeah, this is who I am, I have this, I have that. This is who I am, this is how I am. Just accepting it and knowing how wonderful you are. Wonderful, powerful, strong, capable, and how worthy you are of love and belonging. So that's really what we're focusing on today. It's the acceptance part. if you've recently gotten a mental health diagnosis, then I hope this is supportive of you in that journey. Just knowing that we all move through things in different ways. There's room for everyone, and you are wonderful and beautiful and worthy just as you are. And if you are someone who is fortunate enough, or you've worked hard enough to be able to say, I know I'm amazing. That's not a question. I'm incredible, just as I am. Then the session is to validate that. Just to validate you in your experience of your full self and the acceptance of that. So when we start to acknowledge aspects of ourselves or who we are, then we can start to begin the process of accepting ourselves. And, for me, healing has really been a process of acceptance of who I am. There are aspects of myself that I continue to work on and will probably continue to work on ad infinitum. But I think the process of self-acceptance and self-knowledge is a profound one that I hope we can all engage in, and I hope that I can help you and support you while you do this kind of work. I'm going to start off by putting a little bit of spray on my hands and then spraying in the air around you. If you see any scrapes or nicks or bumps on me, I've just been taking after some of the shrubs and things like that, and I've gotten scraped up and I have some rashes from running into some poisonous plant. And I accept my skin just as it is, with all of its quirkiness. I don't want this session to invalidate the challenges that come from a mental health diagnosis or mental health struggles. I more so want this to be a session that focuses on accepting those struggles, accepting yourself and finding a way, if you can, to love yourself in and through all of this. You're magnificent, and you deserve love and care, just as you are. We have some lavender, kind of boring maybe, but that's the vibe that I wanted for this session. Just relax, provide some soothing, sleepy kind of energy. Invite in a sense of calm and relaxation. I think when we're feeling really tense, it can be hard to receive and let go and relax. And so hopefully this can in some way help you to just unwind in whatever way. Let's start by taking a few deep rejuvenating breaths. My hands smell of lavender, so I'll just be wafting that your way. So just inhale comfortably and release. Pretty incredible that our breath is always there for us. It's something that we can always rely on. So we breathe in and release. Breathe in and release. In and release. No matter what is going on, you always have your breath. Your breath is a constant. Your breathing may not always be the same, but your breath is always there for you. I'm going to light a candle now and we'll set our intention. Okay, getting some oil in my candle. It'll just look super glossy, y'all, no worries. So, on behalf of your highest, wisest, most empowered and aligned selves, in loving comfort and perfect balance, I wish to conduct this Reiki session for supporting you while you accept yourself just as you are. Just exactly as you are. Now, if you wish to clarify or specify or maybe even set your own intention, feel free to use this flame to do so now. And as long as it's in service of your and everyone else's highest, wisest self, I will honor that intention and see it through time and space to where and whenever you happen to be receiving this. Gorgeous. Let's do a little bit of sage, just to clear any energy that maybe we don't really want to invite into this session. Maybe anything from your day. There's a little bird right outside of the window there. I'm not sure if you can hear that little bird, but she's singing a song for you. She's saying, you are filled with magic and stardust, and we are all so grateful that you are who you are. I wish you could see yourself the way that the world sees you. You have beautiful energy. You are radiant, filled with love. She's here for you. We might get a storm here, thunderstorm. I hope that just makes you feel cozy. So just clearing and cleansing. We like starting out Reiki sessions with a nice cleansing energy. I also think it's helpful to have a ritual. So, in an energetic session, just having a ritual that you engage in can be really grounding and helpful. It can ground you in the session, can ground you where you are, using the smoke to help the practitioner cleanse as well is always helpful. For any of you who are Reiki practitioners, for those of you who are receiving, that's also part of it, is clearing my own energy, clearing yours, clearing mine, clearing the space, any energy that was here before, clearing any tools, all of that. Cool. So in case any of you are using this for sleep, I'm gonna use this little owl rattle first, just to shake up the energy, break up any blockages, thicken up your aura, and hopefully we'll get some of the louder noises out of the way first so you can use this to maybe drift off. Starting at your beautiful crown and moving down. Ten of Swords just popped up in my head, so if any of you are cutting ties and moving on, it feels like it's the right thing to do. I think that's what that card is here to tell us. So if you're leaving a job or you're in a breakup or something like that, we did a session recently, there's great things are on the other side of this transformation. 2 stones that I wanted to bring in. We have a rose quartz and a petrified wood. And I wanted to move these through your aura. Rose quartz is the great stone of love, universal love, self-love. And I wanted to invite in petrified wood for grounding in that love. Grounding in that love. In order to love ourselves, we have to first accept ourselves fully and completely, your whole self, even the aspects of yourself that maybe you wish you didn't have. Maybe accepting parts of yourself that challenges that sometimes you resent. Just accepting yourself fully, all of you. Because when I say you're wonderful and beautiful and worthy of love and belonging and acceptance and care, I mean that. You are. I wish you knew that. And I hope this session can help you really ground in that. So that's why we're using our petrified wood, just grounding this energy, really stabilizing it. So it really comes all around that we take it down from the mental plane and we really feel it all throughout our body. We start to live this acceptance. We don't just keep it up here and cerebrally kind of connect with this understanding. We feel it. We feel it. We ground in it. Moving around the hips. Grounding. Grounding. Okay. I have sadly misplaced my rhodonite. I don't know where it is. So let's actually use some clear quartz and let's intend for that to serve as rhodonite. Okay. I have a few little clear quartz points here. So we will set an intention for them to serve as rhodonite for this session. I don't know where it is. I'm sorry about that. I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. I must have needed it at some time. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to move through and just invite the warm, beautiful, healing properties of rhodonite quartz takes on this energy, we have set our intention to allow this clear quartz to send the energy of forgiveness, acceptance, and unconditional love. Unconditional love without condition. Unconditional love. Thich Nhat Hanh, who has passed on recently, says you must love in a way that makes the object of your love feel free. Feel free. So love yourself as well, unconditionally, in a way that makes you feel free. That your love for yourself is not conditional. That we can start to clear this idea that you will love yourself when, fill in the blank as it's appropriate. I'll love myself when I do this or that, or heal this or that, whatever it might be. Let's try to release that and instead say, I love myself just as I am. No conditions. I love myself and I'm free. I love myself fully. As myself. I accept myself fully as myself. I'm going to invite you to place one of these facing you and the other facing in the opposite direction in either of your palms. And send this energy up through your body and out. Gorgeous. I'm going to draw the symbols on the palms of my hands and begin hands-on healing. Just placing my hands on your crown. Just breathe. Just exist here as you are. Exactly as you are. Just receive. Just receive. And place one hand at the nape of your neck and the other hovering outside of your throat, not touching your throat, but just hovering outside. Okay. Placing my hands on your shoulders. Sending this energy into your heart space. Allow this energy to enter into your heart space. Give over to this beautiful energy. It swirls and swims all through your body, entering in through your heart. Moving down to your solar plexus. Just breathe. Breathe and allow. Breathe and accept. And then to your sacral. Just accepting all of the emotions that might come up. Just to accept. You might want to reject this notion of acceptance. You can do your best to hold space for that rejection rather than reject the rejection. Try to accept it. It's another opportunity to accept. I accept that I reject this acceptance. And now placing my hands on your hips. I'm using this as the entry point for the root or the base chakra. Some Reiki practitioners like to use the hips for the sacral. I like to use the hips for the roots, sort of lower down on the hips. Allowing this energy to pass back and forth between my palms with you in the middle. Really focusing on the bowl at the base of the torso. Your beautiful seat of grounding and safety and protection and creature comforts. This place of anger, passion, health, home, money. The earthly plane here. Okay, my darling. Let's breathe in and out together one more time. Good. You are divine. You are connected. You are expressive. You are loved. You are strong. You are creative. You are emotionally balanced. You are safe. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, it's an honor and a pleasure to connect with you. Thank you so much for subscribing, for your incredible comments, for liking this video. All of these things help me to understand the kind of content that you want to see. And it also really helps to encourage me to create more videos. So I just want to thank you so much for all of that support that you give and for being here. It's really lovely. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day or night. And until we meet again, be so well. These are the ritual healing boxes. I just wanted to show you inside. This is actually the self-love box. Each of them come with 2 crystal-embedded tea candles and 3 gemstones. So this one has a rose quartz, a green aventurine, and a unakite. Love that for self-love. They come with the same large incense cones. This one is a gardenia. And with this rose and vitamin E anointing oil. So it's rose with a vitamin E carrier oil, and that's just to kind of anoint yourself. You can do it on pressure points. I like to do it on my temples or behind my ears. And then you can have them in this box. Just kind of keep them here with your crystal collection. So the link is in the bio if you're interested. Thank you to everyone who's purchased one, and I hope you feel the love that I put in. Okay. Can you come up on the pillow? She just wants cuddles. Come on, Mama. For today's video, I just wanted to do a little chakra activation. And just doing a little bit of balancing and aligning. But this is a new kind of video for me. I usually, speak directly to the collective instead of the individual. So that always happens when I'm trying to do it like a perspective. Maybe your perspective on things is a little clouded at the moment. I'm not sure if that resonates with you, but that's what I'm getting here. But just sort of being aware of what is coming in so that we can be more prepared to make that decision. I love metallic sounds. There's like clicky clacky sounds. But it does have kind of a funny smell. I'm not gonna lie, when I first used it I was like,